Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. How's everybody doing out there? We are getting ready to wrap up this all-22 of the Titans beatdown we gave them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more series. 5 more possessions. What's up, MK? Hit that like button. Hit that like button, everybody. Oh, man, it's been a great day. Got a lot of work done today. Al, what's going on? Good to see you, brother. I got something done today for the live stream. You know, I'm always talking about my computer's yelling at me, so I have to do a bunch of stuff and everything. I finally got it fixed today. Finally. So we'll see. Right now, it's humming. It is humming. I'm at 7% CPU usage, and I've got everything open. So that's exciting. I'm excited. How's everybody doing today? How are y'all doing? Y'all ready to watch this? We got the game tonight, too. Who's playing tonight? Cincinnati, Baltimore, right? I think. You know, something else. I downloaded some of my videos off of YouTube to do some editing with them, the live streams, and I noticed there's like sections that are missing. It just like skips. I don't know if I'm like cutting out or whatever, but there's like whole conversations that are gone. It's very strange. So I have to work on that. I have to figure something out about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record the live stream as I do it, because I'm not recording it now. I used to record it, but it was just taking up so much room and it was maxing out my CPU, so I didn't record it. Now I'm going to record it and compare it to the live stream and see if I'm getting cut off at different places. It's very, very strange. Ravens by 3, 24-21. Who are they playing? The Bengals? Yeah, they always play tight, right? That whole division does. They like to beat each other up. How you doing today, Al? MK, how you doing? We real quick story. I'm doing great, Al. Was able to wake up early today. Daughter's feeling better. Just got a lot of work done today. It was a good day. Got to spend time with the family. Am I getting wasted on Thanksgiving? Yeah, probably just Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving night, I might get a little tipsy. My story today is I'm up here working and I'm smelling food. And I go downstairs. Molly's got the crock pot out, got food and everything. I was like, oh man, cool. I'm going to get to eat dinner before I do my live stream. So I'm all excited. We have some friends come over, talk to them and everything. They leave and it's about quarter after 5. And I'm like, all right, what's for dinner? Is it going to be ready before I go on live stream? She was like, oh no, that's for Girl Scouts tonight. We're taking that because they're having a Friendsgiving meal with Girl Scouts. So they're having a big meal. So they're getting to go and eat. That's where they're at right now. And I got to sit at home and make sandwiches, I guess. I don't know. I was like, are you serious? I was all excited about that. You're definitely getting wasted. Beer after beer after beer for you. It's gonna, no, don't want to waste no turkey. Let's drink beer, right? Oh yeah, this is so much smoother. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Yeah, look at this. My computer isn't even near maxed out. That was such a great play by Hopkins here. It definitely should have been offensive pass interference, though. I mean, they're both turned around looking at it. What's up, MH? and he just pushes him down. I mean, he's got his arm right here. And look at all these guys erupt. They're like, ref. He's right here. He's right here. You didn't see a thing. Oh, he's wanting the pack. Yeah, get out of here. I go get Publix to treat myself. I thought about it. I asked her, I said, hey, did you take the bank card? I don't want you to get broke down or anything and not have any money on you. And she said, Ralph, it's 10 minutes down the road. She said, I know what you're trying to do. You're gonna call me halfway through your stream and be like, hey, can you pick up McDonald's or something? We need at least 10 likes on every. You know, we've been getting like 20, right? I should pay more attention to that stuff. It matters. We blitzed our linebackers quite a bit, just straight up the middle. We got Winfield coming too. Who's that? Is this Cam Gill? Cam Gill? Shoving that dude back. Good job, defense. Boom. Look at that. They're all. Look at Mike. Mike's all like, what? Ref. He jumped up off the seat. He was sitting down over here. Mike's sitting down over there. He jumps up. Boink. That's Baker here. He looks like he's got an extreme bowl cut there. McDonald's had a farm. Beer, 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 beer. All right, what are we playing here? Oh, yeesh. Look, he's already blaming somebody right here. He's blaming, who is this, Devin? No, that's Levante. No, who is that? 52? KJ Britt. Oh, 58. That's Watts. All right, let's go back and look. Who we got? We got boom. Watts goes back in the coverage. This looks like cover 3 to me. They both jumped this man. You know, this is one of those where it probably was Watts' guy. I don't know what this is. Is it man? But yeah, there's definitely broken coverage here. And it's probably Watts' guy. But, you know, that's a heck of an ask for Watts to cover 18. Don't know who was at fault there. Let me go back real quick. Let's see. Who was the other guy? Who is that? I can't tell. Is that Isian, 29? I would think he is supposed to go back. I would think. We ain't in the room, so we don't know. Definitely broken coverage there. What's up, B-Mock? Yeah, it was a good gameplay. It worked. Anytime it works, it's a good gameplay, right? B-Mock is in the house. Oh. Levante gets stuffed. Bam. Takes up 3 blockers, though. Winfield, this left tackle is no good. He's like their third string left tackle, right? Kinsey comes in. Oh, he's pushing. He's pushing that guy. See what Vita does over here. They leave Vita one-on-one. Yeah, he just manhandles that guy. You paid your leg tax? All right, MH. Okay, MK, you've been dipping into libations already, man? Oh. Okay, should we count this as an almost interception? What, a should have been interception? He just slips. Let's go back and see it from the beginning. Ralph in the house. Yes, sir. Is this Winfield? What's he doing? He took the wrong guy. Looks like he got lost, man. Winfield looks like he got lost. He's like, it's like he's debating on whether to, this 18's coming across, whether to go down and help on that or help on this. So I guess he figures this is covered. So he come down here and help on 18 coming across. And then just kind of watch the ball go over his head. I don't know. Don't know if we can count that one as a should have been intercepted. Boom, 94. Man, he's plowing through, ain't he? I think it might be a mistake to try and block him one-on-one. Definitely will be next year, I bet. He got there. He hit him as soon as he threw the ball. That's why this ball was short. Because Kinsey got to him. Let me go back. This is the same play from the sideline angle. He gets to him. He hits him as soon as he throws the ball. Here's 94. Yep. Sure does. I like that Kinsey, man. Kinsey, man, can. But again, we got to remember, not the best offensive line in the world. So, but we did beat them. We whooped our offensive line. We did what we were supposed to do. Hold up, one more time. Who is this? Vita gets up in there with him? Vita just straight pushes back. Oh, no, it's Cam Gill. Man, we just making a mess of things, aren't we? So we know they're just going to throw it. They got 3 possessions coming up, and I bet they throw it every down. So we could just pin our ears back. Ooh, who was that coming? Oh, who was that? Was Watts? That was Watts. Oh, Vita, you could have got a great block there. Yeah, this is Watts. He comes in on a stunt. Zoom. Oh, they just totally missed him. What was it, 60? 70. Did these two switch? I swear 55 was inside. Playing guard earlier. They switched. Oh, man. Passed him off. But then couldn't get out here to pick up Kinsey. Oh, man. Whoa, that sucks. I mean, what do you do there? This guy's just like, boom. Probably one of the easiest interceptions Winfield will ever get, huh? Look at this. Devin White goes to block and gets laid out. Booyah. Looks like 85 and this guy who's hurt over here. They've run into each other. Who is this? Is that 22, the running back? Oh, 32, right here. He runs into 80. Okay, whoever this is, 85. Bam. Wow. Where's everybody at? See, this is like freaking me out now. I'm thinking that maybe my stream's down. It's not picking it up or whatever. Message retracted. Can everybody see me? Can you hear me? Are we live? I wonder how often that's happened. It really freaked me out when I was rewatching it. I was like, holy, there's like 10, 20 seconds missing. It just jumps from one play to the next. It was weird. So I often wonder how much that happens. And y'all are probably confused. You're probably like, what just happened there? I don't know. Everybody's so quiet. All right. Oh, Wirfs. Man. You know, we were bragging on Wirfs at the beginning of the year about how great he's been playing this position, and I wouldn't say that anymore. Something's going on, man. Great cutback by White. This is exactly how you play zone. That's a zone running 101 right there. Oh, man, he had it too. Look at that hole. Look at that gap. That's nice. .41 gets a pancake. Nice. Right here. He just takes that guy down. Bam! All right, here we go. Let's see. Mock back here. He gets shoved in the back. Hainsey, of course, gets thrown to the ground. This worries me right here. It's happened way too much the past few games, man. Look, he just sits there. He's just sitting there. Zach, what's going on, brother? He's just sitting there. He's not even trying to get up. Play's still going on, huh? Huh. I want to say it's the injury, but I don't know what injury would make you do like that. What, do you have, like a hamstring? Weeks ago? High snap. It was pretty decent blocking. Otten can't control his man, but, you know, again, here we're asking him to block, you know, a defensive end here. There you go, Mock. Here you go, Mock. Mock pushing and shoving this guy. This is like the first time I've ever seen him do that. He just walks over there and pushes him. The guy pushes him back. Then he pushes him back. And they get up in each other's face. How you doing, Zach? Everything okay? You having a good day, man? There's a flag immediately. What was this? What was that flag for? Must have been lined up wrong. Illegal formation. Don't know what that was. 10 Mock pushing. Oh no, they run into each other right here. 96 is upset back there. He must have had an almost sack. Where is 96? Ah, right here. Okay, let's go back. Here he is. He beats Gedeke. Ooh, nice hands. Yep, and look at Worfs gets beat. Oh man, worst guy. And Worfs is cheating. Into the face. Worfs guy gets it, and that's why Mayfield brings the ball down and runs. Man, Worfs, what is going on, guys? Somebody enlighten me. What's happening with Worfs? We've seen this 3-4 games now. Last week was really bad. Wait, what's he? Man, look at that. He's like off balance. Bad footwork. Man. Don't know what to say about that. I gotta check real quick and see if I'm still connected. It says excellent connection. Got people in here. Stream health. It says the stream is healthy. Man. It's all good? Okay. It's just so weird. Everybody's so quiet. All right. Oh, man. Let's watch this again. These routes stink. Is this first down? They went for it on 4th? No, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we still got the ball. My brain ain't working now. All right. I hate these routes. I will be thankful if we never run these again. This is ugly. What is this? What is this? It can't be right. What is this? No, there's no way. There's no way. Somebody messed up here. I'm going to go with Otten just cuz. You aren't showing the game? Oh, pfft. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely my fault there. See, that's how I can get you guys. Hey, what's up, Rampage? That's how I can get you guys to talk, is for me to mess up. Okay, here we go. All right, yeah. Watch this, guys. We get 3 receivers right dead smack in the middle of the field, right here. Pretty sure it's not supposed to be that way, especially these two. I mean, if it's drawn up that way, it is absolutely horrendous play design. Oh, and then you got White coming over to join, and then you got Evans coming too. Evans is upset it was a sack. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm going to say that Otten ran the wrong route here. Let's see if he says anything to anybody. Looks like these two are talking. Godwin's probably saying, you ran the wrong route, right? Oh, so they ran a lot of press coverage last week. You got Burrow going? Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to watch the game. Man, I think Wirfs is hurt, a lot more hurt than he's letting on or that anybody knows about. They got more press with Let's Blitzing. That's the chase effect. Oh, great. Does Carlton Davis suck now? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see when he comes back, if he comes back. Oh, my gosh. What happened? Wirfs, he just trips. There's something wrong with Wirfs, guys. I mean, he's been having really bad footwork. What? I don't even understand this. Can anybody explain this? What's going on with his foot here? And there's something not right. I've been talking about his footwork is off. And what was it, a hamstring, right? Or was it an ankle or something? Because he is not. And his footwork is really bad. But this is just, it's like he doesn't want to put pressure on this foot or something. Dang. Yeah, there's something wrong with Wirfs. There's definitely something wrong with Wirfs. See Gedeke getting beat again. Yeah, well, he was trying to help. This is weird. He's trying to help. Oh, does he get caught up? No, his arm's free. He just gets beat. Man. Yeah, he ain't going anywhere. Unless we could trade him, but I doubt it. Can't do it this year. He's leaning backwards. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with his right leg, right foot, ankle, something. Because this has been 3 weeks in a row where last week he played really bad. Oh, shanks it. Oh, man, he shanks it. Look at that. Ball shooting off right here. He's not happy about it either. Oh, I love our punter. Great. Oh, who was that missed that tackle? Who was that? Tryon. It was Tryon. Good try there, buddy. Yeah, I was telling the chat early when I first got on that I fixed the problem with my computer maxing out. You always hear me say, hold on, I got to wait. My computer's yelling at me. It's been going on because I got so much video stuff going on. And a lot of it's real CPU intensive. So I finally fixed that today. And now I'm running sweet. So we shouldn't have any issues as far as my computer yelling at me anymore. I was very happy about that. Yeah, so he misses this tackle here. It was a pretty big miss. He's being held. 35. Watch. He has to yank away from it. That was a big game. But we got 96, and is that Nelson? 98 over there. We got Tryon in the middle, and Shaq in weird formations. Oh, no, it was Logan Hall over there. So then it's just on. It is on like Donkey Kong. Oh, Tryon. Should have had that, brother. But, this defense right now is thinking, we got this game wrapped up. We just don't want to get hurt. What's up, D? High ankle sprain. That would explain it 100%. 100%, D. Yes. That's what it looked like to me, foot or ankle. I thought he had he was reported as having a hamstring issue a couple weeks ago. I was like, man, he looks like he's got a foot problem. Boom, 31, nice. They just don't block him at all. Okay, here we go. Another interception missed. That's 4. That's 4 now. Not including that one McCullum. Fell down. Was coming back for. We could say that way. So we could say 5. But I'm going to say 4. 4 for sure that hit our guys in the hands. They just did not block 31 at all. Boop. If that was Edwards, that would have been an interception. When did Ian Beckles say that, D? Was that on his podcast? I haven't listened to him for a while. AT just flat out drops this. Oh, did y'all watch that Levante David mic'd up? It was great. My favorite thing about it was at the end, he meets up because Lori Locus used to be our assistant defensive line coach, right? She's now with Tennessee, and it was like a lateral move, right? She didn't get a promotion. Didn't understand why we got rid of her, but he met up with her after the game, and they were like hugging. You could tell they really liked each other, and she said. She was hugging him, and she said, "Why do you still have to be so good?" I was just like, "Oh man, that's somebody that knows football right there." What's up, Rashad? Really good tight end of the draft. Oh, no, we can't use our first rounder on a tight end. Well, depending on where we're at. I mean, if we're at like 30 or 32, which is where I'd like to be, then I'll be okay. Yeah, I'd like to. You don't think we should go for a center in the first round? That's what I was going to say. Kicker and punter is a rule. But you don't know who you're talking to, do you? Like's going to draft 2, a kicker and a punter. He's going to trade up. Look, this guy's holding up. He's mailboxing over here. It's like, no way. That's who he was going to. That's who he was going for. He was drawing back to go over there. Boom. He gets clobbered. This is going to be great. Let's see what happened here. We rush 5. All right. Here we go. Who do we got? Is that Nelson, Vita, Green, and that looks like Tryon? No, that's Yaya. That's not Green. That is Cansey. All right. So we got Cansey and Yaya beside Vida. Oh, and then White's coming in. Dun, dun, dun. Yaya. Oh, he turns that corner. That was a tough one. I didn't think he was going to make it. This guy's pressing on him, too. He's like, no. Look at Vita just pushes this dude straight back. It's always so dumb. Take on Vita one-on-one. Dang, look at White. White leaps right here. Oh, right here. He leaps. Ooh, he gets a little bit of helmet, I think. Nice, nice, nice. Cansey comes over. Good job. Good job, defense. Boom. Oh, one thing I want us to look out for in the 49ers game is how many times Vita Vea lays on top of Christian McCaffrey. Man, we got everything locked down back here. He ain't got nowhere to go. So he's going over here just because it's one-on-one. That was close. I think I remember that during the game, and I was like, ooh, that could have been pass interference. Let's see. All right. He's looking back there. That's good. But I think he turns. Oh, that should have been offensive pass interference. Faux show. Oh, my gosh. These refs really did suck in this game, didn't they? Yeah, I wonder what this Coach Bowles and Canales' philosophy is on running backs. All right, let me go back here. Here we go. Okay. Everything's locked down back here. These boys are pinning their ears back. Just pure Russian. Right here, he misses. He just yanks him, throws him down. Boom. Got through one line of defense. All right, that was good. That was good. Okay. But he was lined up so far, man. He's like playing this wide nine. Way out over here. Yaya comes up. Boom, stunts. Just tosses. Both, look at this. It's like synchronized. 0 and 94. They both toss their guys at the same time. All right, let me look at 94 here. Okay. That's the thing about the draft. It's so hit and miss, man. You just never know. You just never know. And it's like Michael Vick, as good as he was, and I followed him all the way through because he went to high school right down, not too far from where I live. So I used to go and watch him play. I mean, he was just amazing. And followed his college career. And I was like, whoever drafts him, I predicted that Atlanta was going to draft him. I've actually got that written down. I predicted like 3 years before that it was going to be Atlanta that drafted him, number one. I thought for sure whoever drafted him was just going to win multiple Super Bowls, and it just never panned out. Cody, come on, man. For one, you got to stay on your feet. That's like rule number one, right? And he just gets buckled. Gedeke pushes this guy completely out of the play. I'll tell you, down block right there. Boom. Damn, Gedeke pushed this guy all the way over here. Good job, Chief. What's up, Clack? Rampage would take a kicker if he could consistently hit 70 yards. How awesome would that be? Could you imagine the advantage you would have? 70 yards. That would mean all you'd have to do is get to your 50, 53? No, 50. Gosh, you have to do the math backwards now. So your 50, that would be, good grief, 40. A 70-yard field goal would be 50, 60, 70, 30, and then add 17 to 47. You're 47. Get on your 47, right? That would be a 70-yard field goal. So right here, kicking that away. 50, 67. No, that'd be 67. Okay, hold on. 67. So you're 37. Okay, I can't math. Right here. So you're looking at 50, 60, 63. So yeah. So right here. That's just, you could kick field goal from right here going in that direction. Yeah, I'd do that too. Yeah, that's the thing about the draft, man. You just never know. Never know. It's fun, though. I don't get into it as much as most people do, but I do like to dabble. Oh yeah, if there was a kicker that could kick 70-yard field goals consistently, I'd take him round one too. First overall pick. Cody, come on, come on. All right. He kept his guy blocked up. Look at Hainsey got whooped this time. He just gets whooped. These two are just ruining everything. They're like that kid you invite over for your birthday and he ends up opening all your presents before you get to him. They're just ruining everything. All right, this is the last series. Janikowski, I think, right? I mean, he was kicking. Janikowski kicked a lot of 50-yarders. Is Tucker strong on distance? Boomer and super accurate? Shaq blows this guy up, but this guy just stinks. Everybody's been blowing him up. He takes him to the ground and bends Levis at the same time. That's just sad. Boom. Man. He almost caught that. Whoa, man. Oh, what happened here? 55 just clobbered Watts. Oh, no, he didn't. Well, yeah, he did right there. Knees him in the back. He could have caught a penalty on that. I don't know how intentional it was, but they could have. These refs really stink. Stink, stank, stunk. Oh, let me go back. Okay, so here's Watts. Now we know they're not going to run. This is just pin your ears back, go for the quarterback. So it looks like his 11 snaps were pretty much all at the end of the game here. Coach wanted to try him out, see how he was doing. Here he is again. Coach said he was beating Tristan and Gedeke during practice a lot, so they were like, let's see what he's got in a live game. We're basically playing our second stringers here on the defensive line. Dang, there's nobody in the crowd. Everybody went home. Wasn't that many people to begin with. Why would you do that? Why? MK, do not tell me you left early. Look, there's only like less than 30% of the people here anymore. Everybody's gone home. Why would you leave early? I'll never understand that mentality. Where you at, MK? Do you know where the orientation? Let's see. The pirate ship is over here. Right? This is the fourth quarter. There's probably a minute left. 1 minute, 11 seconds. I bet I know where you're at. I bet you were right here. Over here with the bars. Getting some libations. Top section of pirate ship. Okay. So you were over here. Cool. Yeah, see, when that sun starts, that sun's still beaming on these people, man. These people here in the shade. I can't turn it around. I don't have control of the camera, okay? Way top to the edge of the stadium. Oh, dude, he was open too. The hell he got open? Man. Work for red, black, and orange and white jersey. They was saying, pull your pants up, pull your pants up. It's a signal. My daughter, she's like, chocolate milk. That was weirding her out and cracking her up at the same time. Diaby beating this guy too. He could have got called for hitting the quarterback in the head there. Boom. Watts got his hands to the face as well. Man, they didn't call anything. Are they just not calling hands to the face anymore? Because I've been seeing a lot of it this year, and I ain't seeing it called hardly at all. I wonder if that's one of those things. I didn't go read the memos from this year because they might have decided they were being too picky with those. This is that same play. I just ain't seeing it called hardly at all. Oh, Izzy, and you had it too. Titans pretty much gave up at this point. Boom. Wow. That's a whole mess of people right there. I didn't know that either about Tucker. Yeah, do it, MK. Yeah. There we go. That's the fifth. The fifth for sure. Almost interception. What should have been an interception. Oh! Who was that? Was that Watts again? Yeah. All of his snaps were here at the end. I think he got like one earlier in the game or something, but he got 11 snaps, right? And I think they were all on the last two drives. Man, he didn't make that sack. This should have been an interception all day long. Dang. Yeah, MK, if you want to send me pictures, send it to Twitter. I would say my email, but I'm not exactly sure if I'm getting all my email. That was actually one of the things I was looking at today. some of the technical stuff I've been working on. 50 just blows him up here. Ooh. Get by with little help from my friends. All right, that's game. Oh, that game winner. Remember that? Like, he didn't miss a field goal all year long and then missed it, the game winner in the playoffs. You're like, yeah, it's apropos. Tompkins didn't do anything here. At least not on camera. I wonder if the coaches told him. Yeah, he's not doing anything. He's just standing there. Huh. Well, that's disappointing. I wanted to see Tompkins do something. Yeah, that game film, a number of things. One, their offensive line sucked. Oh, man. So I'm not going to glory our guys, but we did do what we needed to do. You know, we beat a bad offensive line. But I'm not going to congratulate our guys too much because their offensive line was not playing well. So, our offensive line was not playing well at all either. I'm going to hand it to Baker Mayfield, that he's really playing well for making it what's the word? Making it he's getting a lot of pressure on him, and he's making good decisions and protecting the ball. You know, under pressure. Got to hand it to him there. I didn't see as much on this game film as far as we were concerned that on offense to where I was like, oh, okay, they're playing better. To me, it looked pretty much the same. You know, yeah, we're doing Rashad White. We're playing him a little bit differently. The zone run game looked better, I thought. I think he might be getting the grasp of it. But I didn't feel like this game was as dominant on our behalf as it was that their quarterback and their offensive line played really bad. That would be my takeaway. But our defense did what it was supposed to do. Not taking anything away from the defense. I'm just not going to say, ooh, wow, we blew up a really good team. I don't think they're a really good team. I think they're meh. That would be my opinion. What do you guys think? I mean, we definitely played a lot better than we have been playing. We played with more oomph. Joshua, what's going on, brother? Oh, that was Trask. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, and Al, you say that's his strength is his touchdown interception ratio. That's what they told him coming in. Do not turn the ball over. You know, and he's done a great job at not doing it. Yeah, yeah. I picked up the Jags defense this weekend too. That's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. Although they did get beat down by the 49ers here. What was the final score of this game? It was like 39-3 or something. It was really bad. Yeah, it's easy to say now, Rampage. I got a good friend of mine who is a Ohio State fan, and he was talking about C.J. Stroud before the draft. So he actually came over today. I had to give him kudos for that. Was that? He didn't have nothing downfield. This is some ugly colors. I don't know about y'all, but did y'all see the Seattle Seahawks Washington Redskins game? Now, how come they can roll out, but we can't? The colors of the Seattle Seahawks, it was very dark, and the field was very dark, and the Redskins were wearing all white. And it looked like the Redskins were highlighted, and the other team in the field was darkened. They really popped out. It was really weird looking at it. Looked almost CGI. Man, he scanned that field quick. Oh, woo, that could have been dangerous. Derrick Henry looked done. Hey, Tom, what's going on, man? 34-3? That sounds about right. The thing that impressed me with Stroud is his confidence. You know, I mean, he's seeing where he wants to go, and he's just throwing it without hesitation. Just big bam. Honestly, he's not playing like a rookie. It's like the game's not too big for him. We'll see. We'll see. You know, let teams get a whole year of game film on him. Oh, you. What are you doing? Did he get pressured that quick? Or did he just not see that? He didn't see it. He put the ball down. Oh, he's got happy feet already. Was this a third play of the game? Does he have happy feet? 16? Anybody know? I don't watch him regularly. Okay, we got to watch both of these teams. We got to play Jacksonville. Man, 98 just pushes him back. Maybe that's why he tucked the ball. And then he slips. All right, so right guard got beat there. Center got pushed back. Let's see what we got. This is Jacksonville, huh? Lot of 49ers there. Good grief. Look at that. Easily half the people up here are 49ers in the cheap seats. Quite a few down here, too. Dang. I bet Jacksonville's got attendance worse than ours. As far as home fans. Roger, what's going on, brother? How you doing this evening, man? $34-3, okay. Yeah, they beat Jacksonville up in this game. Yeah, I was thinking about picking that Spears up. He's available in my fantasy league just as a stash, because they might, if they're not going to make the playoffs, they might just kind of phase Derek out and let Spears see what they got, And he's getting quite a few touches. Yeah, it's a new era with these quarterbacks. You know, it says hybrid pocket passers and runners. You know, because wouldn't consider C.J. Stroud a runner, but he can run. I'm going to call that holding right there. Well, that's another thing. Last time we played 49ers, they did a lot of holding on us. They do a lot of – Baltimore does it too. I call it close holding, where they'll get you up like let me see if I can find somebody. Not like this. That's extended. But like this, they'll get right up on you and hold you so the refs can't see it. So keep an eye on that. Huh. That's interesting about Ricky Williams' Rampage. He was an interesting dude, man. Kind of a weird guy, but interesting. He still is. I play in a 12-man league. I like to stash players. I'm 8-2 right now, right? 8-2. On a 5-game win streak. I'm leading the league. I'm playing the second place guy he's 8-2 as well. He's wide open over there. But I like to stash players, handcuff. I'm constantly churning. I work the waiver wires nonstop. They just didn't cover him at all. He put his hands up. He's like, yo, what is going on here in Jacksonville? I'm going with busted coverage on that one. But yeah, I'm constantly churning the bottom of my bench. One of the things I can't stand to do is have a bunch of guys on my bench that I'm like, I like, you know, or that, you know, will produce 10 points. So you don't want to get rid of them, you know? You're like, and then you don't want to drop them. I like to have guys on my bench that I don't have a problem dropping, you know? I'll pick guys up. I always watch the opponent I'm playing, and I look and see who they need. I know you were talking about that too. And I'll pick up the best guys, you know, so they can't get them. I do all kinds of shady stuff. It's like I won't set my roster until right before the game starts. I don't care who I'm playing. I don't have my defense play their quarterback or their number one guys. If they got a high score, I won't have my defense play against them. I like to pick up the kicker of their quarterback, or if they've got a high flying wide receiver or something, I'll try to pick up the kicker. Just so it eats into their points. I do all kinds of shady stuff, man. But yeah, I'm setting my team up for the playoffs now because I'm in. I could probably lose out from here, but I'm starting to think about the playoffs. Now, see, why can't we do this? Does anybody know? I mean, this is the exact same play. This is the exact same play. Oh, no. Oops. Dang it. All right. Messed up on that. I forgot I didn't have Mark set down. Give me a second. We'll get there. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, he boots. There's nobody out there. So maybe we can boot against Jacksonville. Because they didn't have nobody out there. And he throws crossbody. Oh, no. Now, that's just humiliating. He throws crossbody over 3 of their defenders. Oof. That was Ayuk, right? Eesh. Keaton Mitchell? Who was he? Oh, yeah, 12 man's hard. I mean, all the good guys are taken. And it's a keeper league, too, so anybody in the top 24, you have no chance of getting, ever. Yeah, Johnson, I had him. I actually drafted him, Rashawn Johnson, but churned him at the bottom. But with Spears, I was thinking like you, with Tennessee, I was like, they might be phasing Henry out, and they might want to give Spears a shot. We'll just see. Yeah, I normally do too, but wait. But like I said, I always churn the bottom. Like I'll pick Spears up for a couple of weeks, and then I'll drop him for somebody else because I have to have guys at the bottom that I can get rid of in case I need to mess with my opponents, or I got to have throwaway guys. I need at least 2 minimum. Yeah, one game, Joshua Palmer. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Double? Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the 49ers game. I mean, they're a tough team, and I mean they're a physical team. No matter what you do, you're going to leave this game bruised and banged up, whether you win or not. And our physicality just hasn't been there. And they've been beating us up for years. I just don't see us winning. I mean, anything's possible, of course, but I was wondering why it was going so slow. I've got it at 0.75 speed. Oops. These are guys that have been playing together on the same system, same coaches. They're well polished. And they got a good football mindset. Man, look how far off they are playing. Woo, man, they just exploded. Oh, whoa. Whoa. They got them. This is supposed to be a screen setup. Look at this. They rushed 2 or 3? They didn't rush that many, did they? They rushed 4. Oh, man. Wow. They were trying to set up a screen, and 98 got there. I'm going to say that was a busted assignment. Because they were going for a screen. Look at this. They had all these linemen going that way. Oh, and he hesitated. What's he hesitating for? Who's the screen? No, nobody turned around. Oh, this was a busted play. Man, Jacksonville sucks. What? It was a completely busted play. There's nobody for him to throw it to. 17, 13. They're all going out to block. There's nobody there. Nobody turns around at all here. Oh, my gosh. And then 74 forgot to block. Everybody was going out to block for the screen, and nobody was going nobody at all was staying to block the backside or catch the ball. That's hilarious. Jacksonville, there's no way you're this bad. He audibles. He does an audible here. He screwed it up. He does this little 2 thing under. Somehow that confused everybody. He's telling this guy to do something. The center was telling him to do something. He related to him. Everybody's like, all right, we know what to do. And come to find out, nobody knew what to do. This is bad football on Jacksonville's part. My goodness. On defense and offense. Wow. Okay. Double, that's a good question. It's just the way the ball bounced, I guess. I was playing them 2 years in a row. That's the bad part of going to the playoffs last year. We were top of the division. We got to play them. Oh, yeah. Al. Okay. Man, Jacksonville. Yeah. Al, I'm rethinking my picking up their defense. Ooh, you got crushed. Yeah, woo. Keaton Mitchell. Who's Keaton Mitchell? Dang. That boy can run, can't he? Hey, look at this. There's nowhere to go. He's going to find a place. Woink. Look at that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. He just embarrasses people. What's he? He like went over to 44 to say something. He must have blocked him up. Oh, man, look at this 68. See, this is what they do. This is what the 49ers do. They're going to do this all game. And you saw 89 pulling 41 down and then going over and talking. But look at this. Man, there's the pile. He just clobbers 5. And he goes over there and stands over him. They're a tough team, man. Baltimore's this way, too. They're like the 2 most physical teams in the league. Oh, the running back on the Ravens. Yeah, think about the Ravens, man. They just do that running back by committee so much, and it's like you never know who's going to break out. Who's going to have a good game? As far as fantasy football goes, man, I can't stand those running back by committee teams. Hate them. He doesn't do good on this block here. There's McCaffrey there. He's like arcane. Right, yeah, Tom. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, man. Something. I just don't get it. I don't understand that at all. Dang. You got two guys coming in the block, or coming in, blitzing in. McCaffrey takes one guy out, and then this guy gets clobbered into this guy. Bam! Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. After all that sacrifice they made up there. That's a good... Hey, Molly Bay, you're home. Yay. How was the Friendsgiving? They have a good defense. I never thought about that double. Man, San Francisco's just whooping up on these ones. Just marching down the field. But that's what they've done with this offense. It really helps Purdy is, there's a lot of, he doesn't have to think a whole lot. It's not a real complex. Oh, man. Offensive line, what happened there? 94 got by the center because the guard pushes him. Guess the center wasn't ready for that. That's not how you help, buddy. Chicken wings and pizza. Yeah, Friendsgiving. It was Girl Scouts version of Thanksgiving, I guess. I thought I was getting dinner. She had the crock pot and the food and everything down there before the show. And I was up working and I smelled it. And I was like, oh, yeah. So I go down there. And I'm like, what's for dinner? Am I going to be able to eat before the live stream? She was like, oh, no, this is for the Girl Scouts tonight. I was like, what? Justice Hill to 0. Okay. Gus has gone crazy last 3 weeks. Ain't that something? Huh. I had him last year. And he was one of my churning guys. I'd pick him up, drop him, pick him up, drop him. You know what I won't do either? I will not pick up anybody off the New England Patriots. I don't care. They just, the running backs, the tight ends. It's like the tight end, I think it was Hunter Henry. He was playing well at the beginning of the year. Everybody was like, ooh, rushing for Hunter Henry. I was like, it's New England. They're not going to use him. They're not going to consistently use anybody. 91 looks hurt. There was some wide receiver that everybody was picking up this week from New England. I was like, I ain't touching him. That was weird. This 90, he just falls down right here. It's like his foot doesn't properly get to the ground. Watch. Whoop. But this guy is holding him. Right there. That's funny. They like the old cartoons where he's like, whoop, 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 whoop. Damn. I hope Mayfield does not try to run against these guys because they're going to hurt him. All right, Double. Have a good one, brother. Boom. You got a little run in there. How'd that happen? Oh, it was a delay. Yeah, he's too busy pushing that center right back into the quarterback. Is that the center? Nah, it's the guard. He just pushes him straight back. He's having so much fun doing it, he doesn't realize the ball has been handed off. We were running draws for a while. We've gotten away from it, though. We've gotten away from a lot of stuff. I think we're just trying to survive. It is Ravens and Bengals. Okay. I don't know about that Rampage. I would. Oof. I'm playing white, if that's telling you anything. We got Swift too. I'd play Swift. Oh, they're playing Kansas City. That's gonna be a good game Monday night. Jacksonville's offensive line has not done a bad job here so far. That was a good run in there. That was a good run. He read his keys good there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so far with Jacksonville, it's been the communication errors, the busted plays on defense and offense. Oh, man, 97 just batted that ball down. Got to watch out for him. He will do this. Boink. Sitting your whites and starting your arcanes. Speaking of which, any of y'all seen that show on Netflix, Arcane, the animated show? Great show. Highly recommend it. Oh, nice. Was this the offensive lineman here? Booyah. Oh, nice handwork. Yes. Almost got a pancake here. Right here. He bats these arms down. This is good. Wow. 85. Come on, Dr. Strange. Go start all your Karens versus Arizona. I know you've seen it, Molly. Yeah, and they're playing Kansas City, so it could end up being a shootout. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, Invincible's great. Season 2's out now, right? I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it was a great show. That was one of those what? The first episode, it just like gut punch. Did not see that coming. I didn't know anything about the show. That's why I like to go into shows and movies not knowing anything about them. As little I know about something, the better. He's getting some push. He stands him up, though. Jacksonville's getting beat on this zone. So let's not play zone against San Francisco. That's soft zone. Oh, you've read the comics? Yeah. Yeah, that Invincible is great, man. Yeah, I think she does, but I think it backfires on her Rampage. What's up, Green Gotti? He's gonna point out all the Mississippi. Hey, nothing wrong with it. Gotta have that Mississippi pride. More people should have regional pride. You just started watching The Office? Which one? The American or the British version? Yeah, you're way late, by the way. That's like 20 years. It was just good running. Hey, what's up, Beast? Let's not play zone, period. I know, right? Let's just do it. Let's do it on punts. I appreciate it, Beast. We're glad to have you. You got a prediction for this week coming up? You know what I'm doing? I put the prediction down at the bottom there, the banner. I might be a little too much stuff going on, but I want to have the predictions on screen. So I put the predictions on screen. I might put it down here scrolling too. Then I got to figure out somewhere to put that chat. American. There you go, Tom. Wait, Green, you're going to tell me y'all aren't inbred races? Just joking, man. I know it. 30, 27, 49ers. All right. It's about split. Most people, it's like a half and half. Some are taking, half are taking the 49ers and half are taking the Bucs. Look at that. You know, you see that as a court. Oh, man, they did. They went for it. Let me go back. I think they're showing crazy blitz, press man coverage, and they got one safety deep. Man, I don't know. As a quarterback, how do you not check into, just two go routes, right? I mean, just barrel, and then just pick whichever one he doesn't go to. Hey, that's. But he runs it. A toss. It works. Huh. I guess that's the other way you could go with it. Yeah, right. I was saying that, Beast. I was saying that exact same thing. If he tries to run against the 49ers like he did against the Titans, he will get a concussion for sure. And he better get that ball out of the pocket, out of his hands quick in that pocket. I think somebody said that's what we need to do is just quick, short passes. Boom. This would have been great if this would have been a better pass. Booyah. Nice play, though. They try to get tricky. That was a nice play. He had him, too. Wide open. Booyah. Hmm. he just he was headhunting. He was headhunting. He wasn't even looking at the ball. He's looking straight at this dude. He's like, I am going to lay you out. Whack out. Yeah. Oh man. I didn't even want to think about it, Green. If he goes down with a concussion. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, CMC is for sure a top 3 pick. I've had him on my keeper league for like 5 years now. He's been my keeper. Oh my gosh, Josh. Joshua. That's funny. Virgin in Mississippi. That's hilarious. Yeah. Honestly, Clack, I feel the same way. If we just look good against the 49ers, if we play a good game, I'll be happy. Man. Yeah, both of them got there. They only rushed 2. No, they rushed 3, and 2 of them got there. What is going on? You just, it's like this is the end of the game. Jacksonville's already pulling out all the tricks. We got to go deep. Blam. Goodness. Oh, Andy fumbles. Wow. Wow. Look at this herd of elephants here. Oh, 11, Ayuk. Man, this could have been a touchdown if you would have made your block here. 68 should have got in on that. Damn. Yeah, I think he could play. Definitely, I think the system, the plays we're calling now are much more in line with Trask's skill set, I think. Look, that's pass interference. Look, ball's not even there yet. Do they call this? Do they call it? Nope. AJ's a top 5 pick. I should be a coach. I don't know. Oh, man. 71 got called for holding there. That's it. This is from the sideline angle. Yeah. He just grabs him by the collar and throws him. He grabs him by the shoulder pad and twists him and throws him. Oh, I thought he threw him. The guy just fell. Ooh. Jacksonville gets to him here. Who does this? Oh, this guy 44 just comes blazing in from 20 yards out. He's like way over here. Bam! He just blows everybody up. Uh, 12-man league. Canales had a press conference today. I haven't watched it yet, right? Did he have one today? What does Bowles have to do to keep his job? He's got to win the division. Yes, that's what I think, Rampage. Hey, what's up, David? Glad you could make it. A.J. Brown's another Mississippi boy. Green just pops up every now and then. He's like, yeah, that's a Mississippi boy. It's funny. We should watch some pressers. Yeah, I could do that. Dang. Oh. It was Holden. Who's it on? Right here. Yep. Jacksonville got to cheat. They're playing their tackles in the backfield. 49ers are. He sure does, Rampage. I like Dave Canales, so I'm going to say this, and I'm not trying to like denigrate him or something, but he seems like a tweaker. You know, if you watch, his mouth's always going. He's always like, yeah, yeah. But I think he's just like a really high energy person. At least I hope that's what it is. Spectrum Bay News at 9. Because the 49ers are one of the league's babies? Yeah. Yeah, they do cheat a lot. Or at least they did against us last year for sure. Lots of holding. I think I made a video about it. I hope that's a towel, not intestines. Boom. Good job. Is that Etienne? 25? Don't look like it. Looks like his. Uh-oh. Quick count. Boom. Jacksonville trying to get tricky in this game. Don't know if they've been doing that all year or not. Never played Mississippi Trivial Pursuit against Gotti. He's tweaking on Jesus. That's great, man. Like I said, did you see that write-up that one of the girls from Buccaneers did a write-up on him. And man, it was the biggest puff piece. But yeah, his faith is a big part of who he is. Patrick Willis, Mississippi. God, he's got a whole index card of Mississippi players. Chiefs, 49ers, Eagles. Yeah, definitely the Chiefs. Yeah, I agree with you. Those three right there get away with a lot. Okay, so it's Dearness Johnson. Okay. Man, he just gets flipped right on his head. Boink. Boink. Man, it's so nice not having my computer yell at me anymore. I can sit here and do this all day and not have to worry about it. All my graphics are running fine. No hiccups. I'm so thrilled about that. And I didn't even have to buy a new computer. See, kids, computer science degree does pay off. Go to drugs. Don't do school. This is that same play. I always like bunches. I always like to see what they do with it. Offensive coordinators love bunches because there's so much you can do out of a bunch, especially these tight bunches. It just confuses these guys. A lot of times at this snap, you'll see them get confused. Now, see, I would have think he should have had the option and he could have gone in. Right? There's a big dude right there. Is that their tight end, Mercedes? Is he still playing with them? Or was that like 10 years ago? Green. That's funny. I love playing Madden. Never done the franchise mode though. I just like to play with friends online, but that's hilarious. A full team of nothing but Mississippi guys. It's hilarious. I get high with a little help from my friends. 5 times a day, Al? Is there something I'm missing there, or do you literally get high 5 times a day? There's some holding here. Man, they just whoop. He whoops him. Nobody even blocks him. 17 gets the cut. Oh, man, they just come through. Even though he's holding him, he still gets through. Ah, man, I don't even know what to think about that. I think Jacksonville's trying to be too cute sometimes. The Dak is from Mississippi. This is great. News alert: Bucks will try to re-sign Bakers, Evans, and Winfield. Did that just come out right now? Oh, okay, Al. You don't get high? I wouldn't judge you. Harshly. couple hours ago. Bacon, Evans, and Winfield. Where are you hearing that from? Is that going to be like this? Is that going to be soon? Or are they talking about the end of the year? I don't see. Yeah, I didn't see White's name on there. It's Baker, Evans, and Winfield. You got Devin's White autograph, and you're still like, you let him go. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, you got to see Randy Moss play high school football? That's awesome. The Drew Brees dagger. What was that? Look at this. He just, oof, oof. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Just like, wow. They've done this a lot. That's another thing I got to fix. They've done this a lot, man. They just line straight up. He's in man, but he's playing off. And let's see if they do the full blitz or if they drop back. Huh. It's 5 wide receiver. They went man on that. That's interesting. Whew. That was very good. In syncness. What is up with this dude? That is so wild. He's just like an animal showing his territory or something. It's crazy. Originally from ESPN. Don't know if I trust their reporting. But I can believe it. I want to watch the press conference. Y'all want to watch press conference? Yeah, they didn't seem to blitz a whole lot. They didn't really need to. And it looked to me like Jacksonville's not really that polished. And I don't know. I don't watch Jacksonville a lot, but I don't know if they try these tricky plays as much as they did in this game. But they had quite a few snafus. The 49ers are playing exactly like we assume the 49ers are going to play. They're going to be a tough team, man. They're a polished, physical team. Oh, this is funny. Look, I'm like, I was looking. I was like, what is this? It's me. I'm live. Okay, let me see. Subscriptions. What do we got? Here we go. Dave Canales. Oh.
Energized after a little rain, cloudy day. Yes, exactly like it. But training camp, that would be a typical, training camp mixer day right there.
Can y'all hear
Still
good?
pretty warm, but how we doing? We got
We're doing good, Dave. Thanks for asking.
Rashad White, I think we've seen there's evidence to point to that he's pretty lethal in space.
Yes.
Screen concepts or pitch plays to the outside. You don't have to get into anything too much, but
Yeah.
you plan to utilize those a little bit more going forward with him.
Oh, we've been
He's already tweaking. Yeah, JPP's a saint. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, and it's official today. It's like, it stinks. I'm glad he's got work, but he's got to be an enemy now. And Molly, it's like Molly's favorite player. It gets like Rondé Barber and then JPP. If you didn't hear, Dave, you out? All right, brother. We'll see you tomorrow if you can make it. If you couldn't hear the audio, they were asking about Rashad White, and it seems like he's better in space. Do they plan on using him like that going forward? Can everybody hear the
same amount? Yeah,
audio?
Just keep trying to get the ball in space, different builds, different ways to do it. And just excited. We talked about it last week about his versatility and what he can do, and as we continue to improve our run game and find him a way to get him to the second level, I think you're going to see all that special stuff he has in space, so that when the whole thing comes together that way, then
he's tweaking that's funny. He was like,
still believe in Rashad and what he can. Whole thing comes together that way.
Look.
Then
the nose.
I still believe in Rashad and what he can do. So,
there he goes.
Okay, still believe
I'm not
in
going to do
Rashad
this.
And what he can do. So,
Yeah, that's the leading receiver of the last 4 games among running backs.
Yeah.
That's funny, Rampage.
Receptions Sunday. Were there more opportunities?
It's
Yeah.
at Celsius.
The ball?
yeah, but I think everybody else kind of came to life, and your progressions start down there, and then Rashad gives you a great option when you get back to him if they all punch out in their coverage. And so it was a really good day of throwing and catching for Baker and the guys for the most part. So the ball found some of them before it got to Rashad.
Oh, look, you can see he's got a gold cross under his shirt right there.
But yes, keep trying to do it.
See if I can stop it.
On that screen in terms of getting the defense you wanted.
That's Craig
The
Allman.
execution of bodies downfield blocking. That has to probably be as about as well executed as you want it to be.
Oh, it was a dream look, right? And so, just trying to take advantage of our play actions with the play.
Triple blink, raised eyebrows. That's funny. I'm not saying anything. We're thinking it's the Celsius drinks. I think seriously, I just think he's just a high energy person. His teeth are falling out. That's not. We're not nice,
game, and that's the way it kind of all ties in. And of course, the last piece is continue to.
Molly pointed this out to me, and guys, don't get me wrong. I really, really like Dave Canales, but she pointed out to me his hairline here. And ever since she's done that, I can't not see it. It's like he has to keep this shaved over here, because if he didn't, his hair grows all the way out almost to his eyebrows.
To try to get the run game going, and
You see it?
really a rough day for us on Sunday as far
Look how close. Here's his eyebrows.
as the runs go, but we still got to do it. We target it properly. We struggled inside a little bit with some of our matchups against their tackles. And so we had the right designs and the right type of stuff there. I thought they played us really hard. I thought they played us really well, coming off of blocks and all that. And we got to finish our blocks. We got to keep finishing our runs. So when it all comes together, I think we got something really cool, really special.
Not just that play, like Baker, when you're inviting guys in and you've got them in the right defense, right? Baker holds the ball, and he's willing to take that shot. He's been so good under pressure. What have you noticed about him when there's a free guy or he's going to get hit or he has to stare down?
I think back to
he's talking about, he asked about Baker Mayfield. I don't know if y'all can hear the questions or not, but he asked about Baker Mayfield and him being able to get passes out under pressure, how he feels about him being able to play under pressure, and something about taking the big shot down the field.
So, you know, what we talked about last week too, just like for whatever reason in his nature, when things are chaotic, it calms him. And he likes that fight. You know, he likes, it's like the boxing references, but you know, the calculated boxing match where they're kind of measuring people and then it turns into a fist fight sometimes. And there's guys that thrive, and he really thrives with that third down, you know, like the chaotic stunts and rushes and blitzes. He elevates end of game scenarios, you know, and then on the flip side of it, for me, just being around some good quarterbacks, you know, just one of the better quarterback performances that I've seen, you know, and just in terms of him progressing and getting back to reads rhythmically, really smooth with his eyes. He's still getting better. You know, this is a quarterback who's had a lot of years to play in a bunch of different systems. He continues to master what we're giving him to the point where it's like, it's starting to feel monotonous, and that's a good feeling to me because it's old hat. And so that's where he's accelerating the growth of the whole group as he trusts the progressions. The touchdown to Mike, you know, that was his third read coming back over there, and it was the right coverage, and he eliminated things so quickly. It just felt so smooth. It was one of my favorite plays of the season, you know.
He knew he'd be there, right?
Yes, and a fantastic job by Trey running through the middle of the field with speed, and they all kind of got attracted to Trey, and then Bake just laid the ball out there perfectly, and then Mike, you know, just finished it aggressively. So that was a really cool play.
What about this challenge with the 49ers?
Yeah.
There, and I know you in Seattle, you're very familiar, but each year is.
Did you see his eyes there? He was like, yeah. They asked about the 49ers. Watch his eyes here. When as soon as that guy mentions the 49ers.
This challenge with the 49ers?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Let's see if I can pause it.
What about this challenge with the 49ers?
Yeah.
Right there. He's like, yeah.
There, I know you in Seattle, you're very familiar, but each year is different.
Oh, yeah.
About this going up against this defense.
Yeah, big challenge.
He asked, what is it about going up against this defense?
Championship.
He was like, you were in Seattle for all those years. You had to play against these guys. What's it like going up against their defense?
Moment, right? Championship opportunities all the way, starting from Monday as we started to transition, you know, from the Titans to the Niners, and talking about it like we need these games.
This is a reminder. Time to read.
That's what we're going to start calling him, Tom, the Tweak and Count Dracula. Oh, watching loose cannons. Is that what they do?
We need these games to go against the Eagles, right? To play the Lions, to play the Niners this week, you know, to like really see where we're at. When we play such a talented group, they tell you the truth about where you're at, and we have to be honest and okay with that response of what that is, you know. So just calling all the boys to see this for what it is, guys. These are championship moments that we have to relish as we finish down the stretch. It's going to come down to winning the division. We're going to have these type of matchups. You win the division, we get a home game, and then you got to go travel somewhere. And that's the reality of it. You got to win on the road against really good teams. So just another good litmus test for our group going forward.
Rampage. Yeah, I don't think he pays attention to the offensive line. I know I wouldn't want to. Yeah, Chris has got to have a big game eventually, right? I mean, maybe he needs Evans to sit out for a game or two. I don't know. It's just weird. We don't use Mike and Chris to play off each other, and both of us should have big games all the time.
Linebackers are great in the middle. How difficult is it just to game plan against them for what?
Question was, the linebackers for 49ers are great in the middle. How difficult is it to game plan for
they can do?
Super difficult because they communicate so well. So everything is just on a string. with them with whatever coverage they call. They talk, they adjust, they see the formation, and then you just see Warner and Greenlaw just like really going and matching to stuff with the quarterback's eyes. You got to be on time, on the money with these guys.
No, I would be Master Skank.
Kirk Cousins had a fantastic day against them, and he played the type of quarterback play you have to.
Yeah. Molly's the one that pointed it out to me, the thing, but she thinks he's very good looking, so I got that out there. I wonder if he was a wrestler in college. It's almost like a cauliflower ear there, right? 49ers bad at passing defense. Javarius Ward on Mike, Warner, and Greenlaw going to cover Otten and White. That leaves Chris. Chris must have a big game for us to have a chance.
Against these guys, if you want to have success, they're a really special group. Those two.
It's a good breakdown now.
With the pressure they bring,
I agree with it.
They're not racking up a lot of sacks, but they are pressuring the quarterback quicker than most teams in the league.
Yeah.
When you have a team like that, does that kind of speed up just the offensive play and getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands?
It makes it a premium. We try to play like that anyway. So for me, any NFL team we play, it's 2.7 or less. It's 1-2 and go. 1-2, sometimes 3. But
he's talking about they get a lot of pressure on the quarterback, not necessarily sacks, but they're quick to get to the quarterback. So what does he plan on doing about that?
Most of the time you're moving off the second, so we're wired and designed to try to get the ball out that way anyway. And then, of course, it becomes a real premium when you play this type of a group who's too deep across the front.
That's funny because I would say the exact opposite. I think we hold on to the ball way too long. We don't have enough concepts of quick passes. I'd like for us to have more.
So,
anything else? Did you gain? I mean, you played these guys a bunch of times. I know you haven't necessarily called plays, but like, can that help you at all, or just buyer beware? We know exactly what we're
That's a repeat question.
Very well.
He was asking. He said, "You played this team a lot. Is there anything new, or is it just these guys very well?"
It does. It helps a lot in just the little nuances to the coverages and how they adjust to our formation. So all those little things that Brad and I come and just playing them twice a year, 3 times last year. They got us all 3 times, But it does help. It just kind of helps to know where people are going to be at. And also knowing the style of defense and the way that they're structured and really how good they are in that front 7, and how good they are in that front, that, there's a style that you have to play these guys. It's like if you're going to try to make it a drop back game from snap 1, good luck, and it's why we build the offense the way we do, so that you can have a chance to beat these really special defenses by being able to be balanced, still just mixing it the right way, with the run game and the actions, the quick game, the empty stuff, and then you have to be really calculated with the shots that you take, because you can't just go out there and think you're going to just bombs away against this group. So,
is Tristan hitting you up to run the ball?
Tristan? I mean, I know they like it when we do, so but really Oh, you're talking about
They want Tristan Wirfs to run the ball. That's what the reporter asked. Yeah, I know, Jim. But he was talking about he talked about that at the beginning of the year, that it's going to be a while before we get to the full playbook and the guys start understanding the system and all that. Ow. Don't crack me up, man.
a stiff arm, right? Yeah, he was so tired after that rep. He came off the side like, hey, big dog, take a breath right here. You're going to be all right. But no, otherwise it's really just, Luke and Tristan going back and forth who gets to run their direction. It's really the conversations. But, yeah.
A jumbo package in the backfield where you might, I know they used Vita in the past.
Yeah.
I know he's banged up a little bit this year, but is there a situation that you would use it?
I'd love to.
Now they're talking about using Vita. Is there a jumbo package using Vita in the backfield? What are they even asking? It's like they're just making up stuff now.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love for him to be healthy on one side of the ball, and then he's done some fantastic things. He's carried the ball in his career, And Greg Gaines was also a high school running back, so another guy that's a good candidate that we'd have up. So be a cool little change up.
Dave, are you looking forward to seeing Tristan Wirfs Gedeke go against this pass rush of talent that you're going to be going against? Are you looking forward to those kind of matchups?
He was asking if he was looking forward to Wirfs and Gedeke going up against these elite pass rushers.
Again, back to the point, it's like these are the type of who makes it deep into the playoffs. Teams with a great defensive line and teams with a great offensive line, because you can run it.
Well, we're not going deep into playoffs. He just answered that question, didn't he?
And throw it whenever you want to, and it takes, if you have a great pass rush group, it takes pressure off of the secondary. They don't have to cover as long. So this is a great championship matchups for our guys. We've seen them play really well against a group like the Eagles, who had some rushers, against the Lions, with their edge rushers, So another just great championship opportunity for our guys to really grow.
I know you got some looks last week for Mike and Chris, and that's not always the case, right? So
yeah.
You always need that third receiver, and Trey did have the one that was not a catch or whatever, but how important is it for him to continue to be that guy, right? Because he's going to get those one-on-ones, and are you seeing a lot of growth? It needs to come further, faster, like what?
Yeah, I mean,
ask about Trey Palmer if he's seeing growth with him, and is he ever going to evolve to be the third receiver?
I think Baker gives him a better ball.
I didn't know that either, Tom. That's good trivia right there. So we got two nose tackles that are ex-high school running backs.
Up the field, it's a touchdown. He makes a fantastic attempt on a ball that was a little bit wide. We threw him across the field. The ball got on top of him. That's a play he's got to make. It's not a perfect pass. This is not a perfect game. And so he's got to continue to make those plays. But what he did to get to those is exactly what we're looking for out of Trey, and wish he could continue to be a feature for us. We saw Cade come alive 2 weeks ago, and now you're talking about a skill group that's starting to play off of each other, add Rashad into the mix, and Baker really settling into our system, and I'm excited, and of course, I'm super optimistic, but I'm really excited about our group coming together.
He's super optimistic.
You mentioned that matchup against the Vikings where Kirk Cousins did really
That's his superhero name. Super optimistic man.
well against this defense, and Bengals had a really good game against them.
Joe
as
Burrow,
well. Yeah, and both those teams seemed like they were using a lot of tempo in that game to try and work against this defense.
Yeah.
Why do you think they were successful, and then do you think you can take some of that into this game?
I think
that was a good question. He asked Minnesota and Cincinnati had success against the 49ers by using tempo, and does it seem like something we could do in this game?
There's familiarity with the head coaches for Cincinnati and Minnesota playing the Niners every year when they were in LA, so they kind of had some information. I have a lot of that information too. We'll have some stuff, but again, these are guys that have a group that have been working together for a while, and we're still kind of growing into some of that. So we'll sprinkle some stuff in, but it's not something that we can really just truly feature at this point right now as we keep improving.
Now, see, that was a good, honest answer right there. He was like, no, we're just not good enough yet. Huh. I like his.
Good. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you.
He leaves with a. We're bad. Oh, hey, game's getting ready. Come on. Crap. All right, guys. We got one more day tomorrow. If you ain't got your predictions in, you got to get them in tomorrow. And we will finish watching. We'll throw that 49ers game on and sit here and talk. We won't really analyze it too much. Just keep an eye out for some interesting things, because I think we know what we got with the 49ers. You just got to play really well. We got to hope they don't play well and we do play well. I don't think we can stand toe-to-toe with them. We're going to need some luck in this game. But tomorrow night, be here at 6 o'clock. and we'll get prepped for this game Sunday. It's going to be a good game. I think we're going to enjoy it. I think we all have kind of low expectations on it. So I just hope we don't get embarrassed. That's my goal. Jenna Lane. Excited and optimistic. Championships. That's hilarious. Y'all guys got me cracking up. My face hurts from laughing so much. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And, hopefully our team, man, keeps improving. I'm like Dave Canales. I'm optimistic. I'm super optimistic. All right, guys. Y'all have a good evening. And we'll see you here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. if you can make it. Till then, go Bucks.